Okay, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. I'm going to cover one of the probably biggest myths about mold. Stay tuned. I've been doing this almost 14 years, and I can't tell you how many times I hear people say use bleach to kill mold. Contractors say it, homeowners say it, different people say it. Well, first of all, I want to give you a little information about bleach. Whenever they have tested bleach, they typically test it on a non-porous stainless steel surface, and they say it kills bacteria, but they don't really say whether it kills fungus or not. And even if it did kill fungus, remember, they're testing it on a stainless steel surface. Your crawl space is not stainless steel. It is porous, which means that it absorbs a lot of the liquid. The other thing to think about is, what is bleach, the little bottle, the 1 gallon at the dollar store, what is it typically made of? It's mostly water, all right? And then the other part is chlorine. Well, let's look at the water, for example. You're taking water, probably 90% water, and putting it on mold. So you're actually giving the mold water, okay? That chlorine evaporates really fast. That's why there's a lot of disbelief that bleach even does anything to mold, because the chlorine, which would kill mold if it was straight chlorine, evaporates too fast and doesn't have a long enough contact time to kill the mold. Here's the other thing. Remember, I just said it evaporates really fast. Where does that evaporation go? Into your air. Guess what happens whenever chlorine or bleach touches an organic material like mold? It off-gasses trihalomethane and chloroform gases. All right, you don't want to be breathing those gases in a tight crawl space or anywhere else for that matter. Guess where all that gas is going to go? Right into your house. I've been in crawl spaces where they spray bleach on the wood months later, and you can still smell that horrible bleach smell in the crawl space. You've got to wear a mask, like a chlorine VOC mask, even to go in, and it didn't even kill the mold in the first place. So there wasn't any reason to do it. Okay, so don't use bleach on mold. Let me give you an example of what you should use. The Antibec cleaner. The Antibec cleaner is a peroxide-based cleaner, and what happens when peroxide comes in contact with an organic material? Well, that becomes H2O and O2. Yes, it becomes humidity and oxygen. I would much rather be breathing humidity and oxygen versus chloroform and trihalomethane, and I know you would too. So don't use bleach on mold. If you have to use bleach, use it to do your countertops or something like that, which are typically non-porous, but don't use it on mold. I hope that's a great tip for you. My name is Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja, and you can get that Antibec at our DIY store down below. Hope you make it a happy and blessed day. We'll see you later.